Reply to Sun Tzu by Anna von Reitz. Americans are not naturally U.S. citizens. They have to be converted into U.S. citizens, and they have to be re-conveyed out of U.S. citizenship if they want to get out of it once they stumble into it. Like stumbling into a cow pie. Once you put your foot or your name in, you have to take your foot or name out. All the concerns in this letter posted below are predicated on the wrong idea that you are naturally some form of U.S. citizen and that you could lose something by denying such citizenship. The only United States that any of us are associated with is the United States. Notice that and we are not even citizens of the United States. We are nationals of the United States. When is the last time you or anyone you know took a soil jurisdiction office? I can tell you, 1851. So there are at this time exactly 0 Americans owing citizenship obligations to the United States. Whether you like it or not, your proper name has been kidnapped and transported into the realm of commercial fiction and falsely identified as a franchise corporation, like a Burger King franchise, belonging to the British Crown. That franchise is a United States citizen under their Diversity of Citizenship clause, and no United States citizen has any rights or guarantees or treaties or constitutional guarantees. This is a process begun when your mother unknowingly surrendered your name at the hospital and they seized upon it in breach of trust. Their franchise offer is a false gift you are offered before you are even competent to accept an offer, so they get your clueless mother to sign for you, and then they use that to concoct claims in commerce against you. It's like the free magazine subscription that obligates you to pay for 50 other subscriptions you don't want or need in the first place. Breach of trust and fraud are the only issues, and they can only be addressed once you rebut their evidence and their presumptions via expatriating from all forms of U.S. citizenship and developing superior evidence of your true identity and standing. As for how do we get our stuff back, get 50 million Americans up to speed and claiming their proper identity and political status and exposing these vermin for what they've done, and you will have more than just your own stuff back. You will have your country back. Continue down the road you are on, trying to straddle the fence, and all you do is leave people as sitting ducks ready to be plucked off by the Brits and the Pope's men, who will exercise control over anyone presumed to be working for their corporations and over any property presumed to be donated to them. Americans who have been falsely conscripted into service as U.S. citizens have nothing to lose and everything to gain by coming home to the land and soil they are heir to. The Brits and the Holy Roman Empire won't like this, because they have been holding false title to us and to all our property and using us and our assets as collateral for their debts. Ask me, do I care what they like? The process that I have suggested to recoup and evidence your actual identity and standing allows you to re-flag the U.S. citizen names as American entities, put all and any assets belonging to those entities back on the American land and soil of your states, subject them to the public law of our country, and control them yourselves. You have an authorizing signature, so use it. And be sure to copyright it with a byline or a copyright symbol, small c, inside a circle, whenever you do. Just take all the playing pieces associated with your name and permanently domicile them on the land and soil of your state, so that the Queen and her bar attorneys no longer have jurisdiction over your playing pieces and no authority to address you. U.S. citizenship in any form is not anything that any American should cherish or regard as a benefit, and it is not possible to retain it and enjoy your birthright as an American. So just ditch it and be done. If you are not a federal employee, civilian or active duty military, there is no reason for you to adopt U.S. citizenship of any kind, and once you leave such employment, there is no reason for you to stay in that status. Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz videos.